Last episode, we headed deep into the mid-Canterbury high country in search of tahr. After a big mission across some rugged terrain, we managed to put a 10.5-inch bull tahr on the deck. An absolute beauty. In this episode, we're hunting in North Canterbury in pursuit of new pastures and big game. Fresh country, fresh sign. Let's see if we can get an animal down. And don't forget to like and subscribe. By doing so, you're helping the channel grow. The hunt is on. K's to go. Woo. Obviously this is the private land, so we've got to get to our public block through there. The only way into our hunting spot was straight across this river. There's no easy way around it unless you climb up the mountain. The crossing itself wasn't too bad, but with 3 days of hiking ahead, we didn't want to soak our boots this early. Definitely could have done it in the wet boots too, but this is the only crossing we're going to have to make on this trip, so yeah, thought I'd just do it in the bare feet. Spotted a pig right of that rock. The pig that we saw was across the stream, and we just spotted him going sort of in and out of the bushes for a bit. He didn't know we was here. He definitely didn't know he was here, but he was just taking his time and having a look around. But yeah, can't shoot him sadly because this is still private land, and it's across the stream too, but still private land. Quite the bugger though that wasn't on this side of the river and in the public land too, because fucking hell, we would have been onto that, absolutely would have been onto that. But that's just really awesome to see. Tell you what, going in to a hunting spot and just being able to see something, you know, on the first day, just seeing it is just makes you so happy, because you know you're in an area, you know, that holds these animals. So it's just a great feeling to see them actually out and about. We went a bit off track, but found our way back on. It wasn't very clear, but yeah, saved us having to jump 50 meters to the other side of the river. But yeah, found our way back to the track. Fair amount of sign around here too. You just see their marks here, just along the riverbank. There's a chopper out here somewhere. Hopefully they're not scaring too much of the deer away. Fingers crossed. Something you don't want to see with the choppers out here, but get the tent out, clear a few of these small rocks, have a nice relax, I think. Don't think we'll do any hunting tonight, but we'll just have a nice relax, I think. Whew. Great effort, eh? Holy, great effort. Good morning, guys. It looks like this clag is starting to lift a bit. It looks a bit more clearer off camera, but anyway, we're gonna head up this way behind me. Hopefully cut through a bit of this bush, and it should be about maybe 100 meters up that way. Time to get going. Chasin, but we've decided to actually push up a little bit further. This is quite a nice open space that we're in at the moment, but we actually want to go a bit further and see if it actually ends up being quite tussocky up the top or not. So we'll just find out.
This hind was not playing ball. We could see its head and neck above the scrub bush, but we couldn't see its body. Personally, I wasn't comfortable with taking that shot when I couldn't see the hind's full body. And after all, Rule 4 of firearm safety says that identify your target beyond all doubt.
I haven't been able to take a clear shot because it hasn't turned broadside, it hasn't shown its full body. And I've got to see the majority of it to be able to take this shot. Obviously just for safety and, to get a good shot. But it's a 277 shot I have dialed up on the scope, so I'm ready if it does pop out again. Fingers crossed this will come out, but I think we're going to give it a little bit longer. And then hopefully it comes out again. It tends to go this way when you just set up for shooting. It tends to, be off in the bush or just sits down again. It's bugging these things.
We've got our tent packed up, so camp's all packed up and we're going to be going up that way. We've got to go sort of the same way that we went up to see that deer. So essentially from camp, we're here and we're going to have to head making moves. We're getting close to the bit where we're going to cut across that way.
A little bloody pig literally just appeared right where we're standing, and we're out glassing this space in front of us, and just not enough time to get the rifle. Little one it was, probably maybe 20-30 kilos, maybe. Pretty small one, but it was literally just sitting here, and just right there, or there, just right there, at least 20-30 meters away, it just bloody just appeared out of nowhere, literally. We look over, it looks at us, and I'm trying to slowly get my rifle, and it just bolts. Frustrating, very frustrating. Anyway, got about maybe 200 to that little knob bit, and then we're on the track bit. But yeah, look at this view. Look at this. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Just found a bit to the bottom of the hiking pole
clearly someone's had the same idea as us, is just going straight up. Maybe they were either going straight up or straight down to cut off either back towards the hut or the other hut that was closer to us when we was coming up. It's quite clear to see that there is lots of pigs getting around and creating a couple of divots around here and munching on the natural plants here. Look, here's another one. That's just one of the countless ones we've seen, the digs. Well, that's good achievement. Just got to get to the hut now, and it's pretty easy cruising here up right on the tops, reasonably downhill once we get over this little flat sort of hilly bit, maybe 100 meters away, and then downhill again. So get to the hut, get some water. Gasping, eh? Gasping. There it is. Oh, yep. What's even better is it's got all this water source, and I've never been so bloody happy to see a water source. Seriously, I'm gonna get a big gulp of that. Well, pour the water, big gulps, far out. Yep, fill up every single water bottle. Oh, just drink water for the rest of the day. Oh, love it. Look at that. Helicopter. It's coming right past Gus. Coming right past. Oh, Lee. At the moment, we're just trying to glass other faces and just see if we can pick out any animals, especially on the further ones, because it might actually be good for tomorrow morning when we actually head on the track and we end up going round towards those faces too. So who knows, we might be able to pick up an animal tomorrow morning on the way back, but we'll just see. Right, so it's coming up 10 o'clock, so it's time to go to bed because we're up at 5:20 tomorrow and we're out of here, back to the truck. It should be 3 to 4 hours back to the truck, I think, so hopefully we can get there reasonably quickly. Oh, the sun's just coming up over the horizon. And it's a Monday, so that means it's home time.